What's up guys, this is Heis, and today we are at the Slovenian National Railway Museum in Ljubljana, Slovenia. This museum is fantastic and is full of a ton of different steam locomotives. I think they have more than 20, a ton of different artifacts, and everything is fantastically shown off. Everything is exhibited as you'd expect to see it, and they have everything from the littlest nuts and bolts, little pieces of track, to uniforms, to signal equipment, to actual functioning interlockings, to gigantic steam locomotives, all from the former Yugoslavian Railway. And as you can see behind me, the museum's actually located in a historic Slovenian Railways, Yugoslavian Railways roundhouse. So everything is interpreted in such a fantastic way. We're gonna go along and kind of do a Heist reacts to European trains, because there's more than a few things that hurt my small American brain. So let's go check it out. Just fun to see a roundhouse, especially it's a very different design than American roundhouses. There's some that it's got a central peak up in the top, and some American roundhouses were set up that way so that the smoke would go up and out, but this is angled roof the whole way. That's neat. And then big choo-choo. Why'd you put the leaf springs on the front above the... It's weird. Why would you do this? It's got an external throttle that then runs a rotary valve. Why would you want to maintain packing on the side of the boiler? That's not fun. And why does it's got split brasses and wedges on the main, and then the main connection, and then the rest of it's floating. There's something connecting off of the back of the rod that goes to whatever this is that goes up into the cab. I wonder if that's vacuum brakes? Like the ejector, maybe? I don't know. That's very foreign. No climb on choo-choo. Okay, fine. If I have to. And it's got little baby washout plugs. It's got a blowdown there, and then it's got a blowdown in the barrel? Weird. And they've not centered the reverser. That's 10 demerits at least. Why is their combination lever so curved? Weird and neat. Oh, 4 air pumps. Weird. It's just linear compound. And they've made a G-scale train set on a train car. That's adorable. This is too much fun. They've got a Uinta articulated. Wanders around European Slovenian Railway Museum. Okay, look, itty bitty little German-ish looking tank cars. Oh, and they've got a cute little chalk on the, oh, that's adorable. And then you've got the Crocodile Classic, and then there's a Uinta Railway articulated after it got sold to the Sumter Valley. And it's lettered for the Sumter Valley. That's very American, very. And it's right next to Das Auto on Flat Car. That's hilarious. And Cruella de Vil drives this. Just needs to be painted pink halfway. And a great practical demonstration of locomotives, like a valve gear and everything. I want to play with it. Look, it's got the whole thing. At our museum, we have some sales demonstrator valve gear setups to show how it works, but this is really cool with cutaways of the cylinder, and then you can see the slide valve. It's called D valve because it's kind of shaped like the letter D, and that actually shows your admission into the cylinders, and then steam comes in. So steam comes in the middle, so this is inside admission, and then it goes to the either side, and then when the stroke ends, it goes outside. Or no, is it outside admission and I'm totally crazy? It's outside admission and no, it's inside admission. You can see where it's outside admission and I'm totally crazy. Look at that, because steam comes from the throttle through the branch pipes to the outside. So the whole chamber outside is covered. I can never remember these things. It's one of those stupid little details. And then it goes out, and then it goes through the center out the blast nozzle, which is a cute little rocket nozzle. And then we've got a big 080, a huge 080, and it's got quite the hat on it. Hat. But where's your valve? Where's your valve, friend? Piston. Where's the valve? Also, no. Don't do spring rigging like this. Don't. No, not allowed. Do not screw the spring rigging. Nobody likes this. Is it not equalized? It might not be equalized. Gross. Oh yeah, it's totally not equalized. Ew. 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 What? 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 Why would you do this? Why would you do this? It's got brake rigging, rear clasp brake rigging, and then it's got front clasp brake rigging. Why not just set it up with one? You could just have one setup, but now they've got to reverse the levers. Is it German? It looks German. It's a Staatseisenbahn-Gesellschaft, I think. It sounds German. And another 3-axle tender with non-equalized spring rigging. Do their locomotives just wheel slip perpetually here? You've got a giant roller for the reach rod. That's cool. Overly complicated, but cool. And are you Stevenson valve gear somewhere in there, bud? Is that what we're looking at? Somewhere, perhaps. It's hard to see. Yeah, record random things. We found the valves. The cylinders are are those? No, you don't mount D valves sideways. How do you lubricate it? You don't, that's how. That's painful. And then buffers. Buffers are stupid. Anyway.
This one's my favorite.
The Henschel.
Look at it, so fucking cute though.
It's on a dolly. It's on a track dolly.
It's a little baby train.
Gauge. Yeah, it's a Henschel.
It's a little baby train.
Or no, it's not a Henschel. It's a Krauss.
Can't make fun of it, it's a child.
It only weighs 12 tons. Which means this weighs about as much as the choo-choo I want to build. And it's actually probably about the size of the choo-choo I want to build. It makes 78 horsepower. And it's 760 millimeters. Is that 2-foot gauge? That might be 2-foot gauge. No, 760 millimeters. Oh, and it's got external Stevenson. That's actually kind of neat to look at in person, but it still hurts. And then what is going on here? Why is the valve chest lid slanted like this? And then the valve itself is, why are there 2 packing glands? That's something really cool and I don't know what it is. That's what that is, but it breaks my simple American brain. But it's just a little guy. I think that's the water fill and the whole frame, the tank. Is the whole, no, that's what is that then? What is? I don't know. Weird. And it's got a gigantic, is that what is that? What is? Oh, that's vacuum. So that's your vacuum brakes. That must be the ejector. That's got a giant muffler. That's cool. And it's got lever safeties. 1892 and they're still using lever safeties. Locomotive for passenger service. Oh, it's a prairie. suburban tanks. That's cute. It's friend-shaped. They're obsessed with rotary valve throttles with external linkage, which is kind of strange. This one's got more terminal checks. I wonder if it's superheated. Well, it's still got D valves though. Why does everything have D valves? I guess this is early 1900s, so they just didn't want to do the back half of the strap. Just make it a tuning fork, call it a day.
I hope you know that I've been doing a lot of dramatic moves.
Cinematography brought to you by Marion.
Yeah, should be filming you more or the trains more?
I can get the details with the trains, so I guess me. Well, no. It's a convertible. Yes. Here we see the cursed outside Stevenson's convertible 060.
I like its hat.
Cockatoo sounds. What is this? It does have a big hat. Freight locomotive SB18. Oh, it's 1861. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, I will stop making fun of it now. It's still here. 1861. Oh my God. This is perplexing. None of this makes any sense. It's just, I have looked out of the front cab window of a steam engine so many times. Here's the front cab window. This is, I guess, where you stand because the bar is here. This is the best view I've ever had out of a steam engine, by far. You can just see everything. We should make some more convertibles. What happens when it rains? Sadness. Sadness is what happens. That is the easiest to move reg I've ever felt. Oh, it ratchets. Gear. You have a, oh, this is part of your injector because that's a check valve. I'm standing in line with the motion. What? Gear, valve gear. Something that moves the entire handrail. They use it as the handrail and the whole thing moves. Injector cylinder cocks, probably? Whatever that is. Probably. I've no idea what this is. And then it doesn't have a turret. It's just got some valves here. Yes, a pressure valve to shut off the boiler gauge. Yes, good. Everyone's favorite. And a lever safety, so you can just turn this off and then go adjust the safety and have more tractive effort. Because that's a good idea. One of the first boiler explosions in the history of railroading in the US was from a fireman who got tired of the lever safety going off, so he sat on it. And then the pressure got too high and the choo-choo exploded. It's got a cute little baby reflex sight glass. That's more modern than this engine is. And is the fire door? Oh. Well, I guess it's colder to have it that way. And itty bitty little baby washout plugs. I want to see how big the firebox is. It's probably the size of a dinner plate. Ew. It is about the size of a dinner plate. And it's got, like, bars instead of grates. And every tube is leaking. Jesus Christ. Not actually, but many of them are leaking. It's from 1861. What did you expect? Look, it's Derail Valley. We've had external Stephensons, yes. And somebody's gonna comment, it's probably one of the weird offshoot, not actually Stephensons things. Looks like Stephensons to me. Actually, no, it isn't Stephensons because the links aren't curved. It's that other kind that the name escapes me. I'm gonna continue calling it external Stephensons and continue being wrong. Somebody will correct it in the comments. But we've had external Stephensons nonsense. But now we have it backwards with the cylinder over here. Why? And it's got another one of the weird dual valve situations. It hurts. Look at them interpreting their crap. Although they're missing some of the valves and portions are not there. They must do these for exhibitions or something, but how cool is that? Locomotive for branch lines. That's an why? It's a Floridsdorf. It's a Floridsdorf.
It has a funny hat.
It does have a funny hat. Look at the air pumps. Is there air? Yes. Inline compound, cross compound.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's got Cyrillic on it. Inline compound, cross compound, inline compound, smaller inline compounds. With a smaller steam cylinder, why would you do that? And then just look, it's just a normal one. That looks like this is just like an 8-inch normal Westinghouse pump. Look, something familiar. And then this is where you keep your stacks. Just there. Oh. Ugh. It's lanky and a 10-wheeler and weird. But we haven't looked at this guy yet. I've never done this. I'm not a train car. What else is new?
Heard it here first, folks. He's not a train car. Illusion shattered.
Okay. We have had external Stephensons. We have had reverse external Stephensons. But have you had external Stephensons on the inside of the gear? Why is there a crank to the main rod to the bed then the external Stephensons is on the inside? Why? I was excited to see all this. Oh, I know why. Because it was built by a wiener.
Wiener.
I'm a child. It's fine.
We're all 12 here.
We're all 12 here. I don't know what that is. That other linkage. What? It's got a linkage to run to the valve off of the injector water line that gets plumbed in the smoke. Is it like a self washout for the smoke box? It's weird. An Express 460. It's another Floridsdorf. It's got 1,000 horsepower. Red wheels means it goes faster. And it's got wall shirts. Why would you? They really like balanced crossheads, which I can get, I can understand, makes sense. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at piston valves. Thank God. It's 1914. It's not that, which pains me. It's so spindly and cool.
He just keeps making fun of the cute little train because he's a meanie. He's a big meanie. He's a big meanie.
This is what we see in Bosnia.
Yeah, I took a picture of that. It's cool. Look, it's a tire.
All right, Marianne, what's different about this one?
It's red.
Not wrong. What's mechanically different about this one?
It's got weird little wheels in the front.
Well, that one's got pilot wheels too.
It big.
It's got 3 cylinders.
Is that what the dingle's for?
Yes, the dingle. Behold.
I thought that was a cannon.
No.
That'd be cool.
A lot of European, and this is something that I don't understand about American locomotive design, because this is genuinely the smarter thing to do. It is more maintenance intensive because the piston rod runs through the cylinder all the way, but it keeps it stabilized and supported on both ends, which means you get better wear in the bore rather than getting a conical wear situation happening. And then your force is even too, because technically a locomotive has a stronger power stroke in America when the piston's going backwards, because there's more area for the steam to get to. So this makes more sense, but yeah, it's supported on both ends, but then it's a bunch more crap to take apart, and they use theirs as a step, which a little bit of a head scratcher. But it's 3-cylinder, that's what the dingle is the extension of the piston rod. And it's 3-cylinder and the valve is there? Weird. Found piston valves again, thank God. And some of the plumbing choices, air brakes or vacuum. What is this?
It's where it goes pee-pee.
You see this little guy?
Oh, I saw that little guy. He apparently has a mechanism where he can lift up and rotate 360
Yes,
degrees.
a lot of little inspection locomotives and cars like this.
He's very cute.
Have
I like him.
Built-in turntables, yeah.
He's another little guy.
Track motor car, 1,500 kilograms, built in 1958. Seat 6. It's a little speeder. Okay, so this guy, you're a 3-cylinder. How do you valve gear? It's wall shirts. It is missing its main rods, presumably under restore. It's all in primer. It's presumably being restored. You could throw a party underneath this part of it. Still no equalization in the suspension. Cockatoo sounds. That is a flat, clapped out split brass. Look at that. You could fit your finger in it. One expansion link. How does the valve gear work on the middle set? Gotta go the other side. Okay, another expansion link. Valve crosshead, valve. I'm gonna stand on the bench.
Wee-oo, wee-oo. They're calling
It's
for you.
got a giant shaft.
You can't just say that.
We're not doing phrasing anymore?
Phrasing.
It's got a giant rocker shaft that connects to... Brain.exe has stopped responding. The valve crosshead goes to this tumbling shaft, which goes to this link on this side and that link on that side. Is there a differential in there? Like what? Oh, those are not connected. Oh, it's got, what? I've magneted myself. What in the name of all that holy is all of that? And what? This is not answering any questions. This is just adding more questions. So it's got 2 shafts there that are, I don't know if they're connected or what. I don't know what's going on in there. I was expecting a 3rd expansion link, and I've just gotten complicated madness. And now I want to look back over here. Oh, that's all part of the crosshead for the third cylinder. Ew. Third cylinder's in there. Giant piston rod. I could look at this locomotive for an hour and still not understand it. So let's move on. There's more roundhouse in there. And it looks dirty and gross. Those are probably the ones that run.
Unemployed, forbidden.
The unemployed are forbidden, though.
He likes it when it's dirty.
They got dynamo in there. And they got some really shinies in there.
Shiny.
Safety valves. They've got a Tyco train set in there. Which is ancient garbage. We saw the trains on this train tour.